Hello, I'm Justin Piccard from Chef Next Door.
And I'm Lori Carhart from Skin Food.
Hi, Lori.
Hi.
Thanks for being here today.
Thanks for having me again.
Absolutely. Always a pleasure. We are going to do some salmon en papillote, and then you're going to talk about an amazing product from Salivation.
I am. I'm going to talk about the youth crystals from Salivation, so stick around, you'll love it.
Youth crystals, I like that.
Good name.
Salmon en papillote means salmon in paper. You ever heard of it?
No, do you actually, I mean, it looks like you use paper.
We
so.
full on. Just
Okay.
as the name implies, salmon en papillote, salmon in paper.
All right.
And I'm whipping out this little gizmo. I love this thing. It does this to vegetables.
I
Makes it
was
so much fun.
always curious how people did that.
I will show you.
Okay.
I'll let you experiment with it too.
This kind of reminds me of that little apple peeler, but it looks
Yeah, the
more-
old school for apple pie, apple
Yeah.
core. So this, it's that simple.
Okay. You are kidding me.
Yeah.
So I don't
And
have
you
to...
can do it apples, beets, any veggies. It's just so much fun. You want to try?
I love it. Yes, I'd love to
Okay.
try.
All right.
So
You
I don't
set
have
up.
to buy the prepackaged things anymore.
Right. The $50. The little hand twisty ones don't work that well. This is if you're gonna do it at all, do it the right way.
Okay, so what do we do?
This is a zucchini. You center it.
Okay.
You put it on there. Spin away.
Really?
Yeah. Give it a little pressure
Oh,
on
I
the
had
back
a
side
little
here.
pressure. Oh, yeah.
There you go.
That's right.
There you go.
Oh my
Oh,
gosh.
look at
I'm
that.
making
It's that easy.
zucchini spaghetti.
Ta-da.
Wow. I'm going to become so gourmet working here. This is amazing.
Or you're just gonna spin a whole bunch of vegetables.
At least I'll be eating some too.
Yeah. What are we gonna do with all these veggies?
Thank you. That was fun.
It is kind of fun.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah.
Okay, so salmon and papillote. You can do any number of proteins, any combination of vegetables. This is kind of fun. It's a one dish presentation preparation.
So kind of like what you have in the house if you
Right.
really don't
Herb
wanna go to
spices.
the
You can do
store.
potatoes.
Okay.
So we're just going to do the vegetables, some herbs, and we're going to do salmon. Like him. Parchment paper, not wax paper. Parchment paper. It's almost Valentine's Day.
He was thinking of Valentine's Day. Aw, such a nice guy.
So it's like
Good
cutting out snowflakes when you're a kid.
Right.
You get a bigger piece of paper, fold it in half, cut out a kind of a heart shape.
Okay.
This one will be for you.
Thank you.
And
These-
everything is encapsulated in the paper.
Really?
This way you can put anything in there. It's all going to steam with all the aromatics and all the flavor.
So it sounds like there's no big mess.
No mess. It's actually, again, for friends and family.
Right.
It has like a little wow factor. How do you
Right.
do that? But you can make it a day ahead. You can make it a few hours ahead. You don't have to wait for it to be ready.
Oh, that's nice.
So here's one for you.
Oh my gosh, I got a heart. Aw,
Go that way.
happy Valentine's Day.
And again, any flavors you want. I've got a little bit of some fresh thyme.
Right.
We'll put it on one side.
Like the whole stalk?
Oh yeah.
Wow, okay. Never
All
done that.
all that's just the steam and the flavors are gonna just percolate through the whole dish.
Okay.
And we're going for some simplicity, but with a good wow factor.
Yeah.
Some Italian parsley.
So like if I did this on like a Wednesday night, my family would be like, what are you doing?
Yeah, it's
This
so
is
fancy.
so special.
Wow. Grab a little bit of veggies.
Yeah,
Just a kind of a little
okay.
bed. Like that.
Should I grab some?
Grab a little fistful.
All right. I got
And
a lot of
it's-
carrots. That's good. I like carrots.
It's pretty. It's colorful.
It is.
The salmon, when you have your salmon butchered, not a square steak, more of a fillet, a little thinner, so it'll cook kind of quickly. It cooks in the oven in less than 10 minutes. If the salmon's too thick, it's going to take too long to cook.
Okay.
So you can see these fillets are
Thinly
yeah,
sliced.
cut on a bias, not too thin,
Okay.
but on a bias as opposed to just a big thick steak.
Now does the butcher do that or do you do that?
Well, if you want to buy a whole side of salmon, you can do it, or you can go to pretty much any butcher shop and
Okay.
they can cut it like that.
Thin it out. Okay.
Yep, about 5 or 6 ounces. That's the usual portion.
Okay.
Yep. And then we give it salt and pepper.
All right.
Always salt and pepper.
Should I grab mine?
Sure.
All right.
A nice even coating. When you season, you want to go. You're doing it just right. A little high up, a little altitude.
Really?
If you go too close, you're gonna have salt here and pepper here. If you go up higher, it disperses nice and
Oh,
evenly.
nice.
Yeah. And then here's something fun. Fennel pollen.
Oh.
This is,
Is it really pollen?
yeah, from the flowers from wild fennel.
Wow.
And so again, it's going to give a nice little perfume to the dish. And then especially when you open it up, you can get that waft
Yeah.
right up in your senses.
That's a nice touch.
Yeah. And your nose and your taste buds are so well connected. Having that ooh.
Right.
You
so
open this dish up when it's done, that fennel just comes right up into your olfactory
Oh,
lips.
how nice.
Yeah.
Okay. Now what?
Okay, looks tricky,
Okay.
but it's not that hard. Fold it over, and it's kind of like making a pie crust. You get it somewhat situated,
Okay.
and then just we'll make little triangular folds.
Okay.
Yeah, and then you put the next one so it laps that first one. And the next one
It's like origami.
laps the next one. It is kind of like a little, and again, any protein in here. Chicken, if it's chicken, you want it sliced a little bit more
Really?
thin, because salmon, you want it cooked about medium, chicken, you want it cooked through. So chicken, you could just slice it thinner so it cooks a little faster.
Okay.
Shrimp, things that steam well. You don't want to put beef in here because you'll have some chewy beef.
I like the parchment paper. I always go for foil, but I actually have parchment paper in my house and I never know how to use it.
Yeah, and not wax paper.
Right.
Foil can oxidize when it's in contact with the acids of food,
Oh.
and it'll dissolve the aluminum,
Ooh.
and it goes onto your food. Parchment paper, you don't have to worry about that.
Right, okay. Good clean food.
There you go. You got some
Doing it.
crafty skills there. All the way around,
All those paper dolls when I was a kid.
and then you'll at the end you'll end up with a little bit of a tail.
Okay.
Give
Yep.
it one last fold, and then the tail just kind of tuck it over.
Okay, well, I
Ta-da.
don't know if that's gonna happen.
And if you can, even if you run out, you can just refold.
Okay.
But I think you got it. Yeah, pretty good job right there.
I'm so proud of it.
So sheet pan, make it the day ahead, make it a few hours ahead. Perfect. Oh, we should go an opposite way. We could have a full heart.
Oh, yeah. Oh, well.
In the oven,
the oven.
350,
Okay.
10 minutes.
10 minutes.
It's done.
Wow.
Yep.
That was so
You'll
fast.
know it's done. This is gonna puff up like a balloon. It'll be completely inflated, and you pull it out. And if you can serve it really, really fast, while it's still puffy, because it starts to deflate, unless you do a really, really good seam job, and there's no air that can escape.
Right.
And then you can open it right table side.
It's like a little, kind of like a
Wow.
little souffle, but
Yeah.
not.
There it goes.
Even better.
Let's check this out. Happen to have some
Okay.
right here. Hey, look,
Oh, wow.
puffy.
Yeah.
I put just a little splash of olive oil on the
Okay.
paper,
Nice.
just for a little color. Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like a little surprise. Like if they don't know what's in there, it's like, oh.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. Somebody gets this on their plate,
Yeah.
What
it's,
is
it's
it?
Nice.
and then everyone you can just do it with your knife and fork.
Okay.
You just tear it open. Put your nose right
Let me see. Oh, the fennel's amazing. Wow.
there. Yeah,
Yeah,
everything it's
you're
all
right.
just steams in there together. Bang, bang. And then
Wow, and the vegetables
everyone just
cooked.
opens their own, and yeah, you just eat it right out of the paper,
Wow.
just like that.
So no dirty dishes. I'm into it.
Well, you don't want to put it on a plate, probably. You don't want to hold it.
Kidding. Oh, wow.
And you could serve it. You could put potatoes inside. You could put a little bit of rice on the side, whatever you want. But yeah, basically everyone
wild
gets their own
rice.
plate,
Yeah.
just like that.
Beautiful.
Give a little bit of that. You don't put lemon on. Lemon after, not before.
Okay.
Lemon before, the acid will start to cook the proteins.
Oh.
It'll make your fish sort of
Not
grainy.
very good. Okay.
So a little lemon right at the end.
Okay.
Get that nice fresh lemon pop.
Look at this.
Ta-da!
It's so pretty. It's
Thank
so
you.
different, you know? It's like, that's,
And it's elegant.
who wouldn't
It's
want
simple.
to receive this?
Thank you.
You know? It's like, it is. It's like a little birthday gift. You know? Yeah, thank you.
Do we want to delve into what you have brought for us?
Yes.
It's a little gift for being healthy and health conscientious,
That's
right?
right, yeah. Today we're going to talk about the youth crystals from Saluvation. And this is a very unique product. It's a powder, and it changes the frequency of the water to adapt to whatever it is that your body needs.